Hello guys, welcome back to Simulator 11. I just wanted to let you know I've been trying to do a continuation of my Professional Farmer 2014 America DLC Let's Play, but the game is working against me with that. First of all, well, to maybe explain first, I lost my save game, which with this game is not surprising. So my idea was to try to catch up my save game by using the workers to sow and harvest everything for a while to make a bit of money, you know, like to do the first part I'd done in previous videos using workers so I didn't have to do it again and to catch up. And my idea as well was so I could liven it up a bit, I would add some mods. So as you can see, I added a modded truck and I added some other mods, but all of that turned out to be fruitless. First of all, I had serious FPS issues, really serious. It was only giving me 16 FPS. I went on the forums, I found out you have to run whilst Steam is not on, you know, while you've exited out of Steam or after you've exited out of Steam. You're supposed to run a DX setup for June 2010 in the installation folder under something like VC redistributable in the Professional Farmer 2014 folder. You have to run that, restart the computer, and lo and behold, my FPS was okay again. It beats me why that can't be installed by the game when the game is installed, but hey, this is Professional Farmer. They seem to be carrying on their track record from Agricultural Sim 2014, unfortunately. Anyway, so I got the FPS fixed, and I've been in the game for about half an hour-ish trying to get everything fixed, trying to get everything caught up. So what I've been doing is using the M, going to workers, and I've been using them, like I said, to plough and to cultivate and all that stuff. And then after you have, well, when you are waiting for everything to grow, you go to mechanics, you press next round. Now, I thought this was working fine until I harvested for the first time, and it all started to go rather pear-shaped. So what happened was I was able to sow half of the fields with the workers with barley, half with wheat. I have 4 fields, and I was able to harvest them fine. When I harvested them, half of the fields had some kind of leftover, like the chaff, you know, whatever you call that, or the hay or whatever. Whereas the other 2 didn't have anything, and there was some weird, from a distance you could see some green lines, almost like a plant, but like a tall one or something, from a distance, and you got up close and it looked like there was nothing there. And that was after it had been harvested. So I thought, okay, so then I started again trying to plough and sow to restart the process. And then I found out, actually, when you go into the worker menu, it was telling me that some of the fields were still had things in them that were growing, even though I just harvested them. I thought, well, that's weird, so I just kind of left those ones, and in the other ones that were okay, I was able to seed more wheat. So then I advanced again to the next round, and something really weird happened. It is telling me that one of my fields has got sugar beet. Now, I've never ever sown sugar beet. Like I said, only wheat and barley. And then the other one that before I advanced said it had stuff in it is empty, you know. Well, and then there were other ones that I actually had sown that are empty. I don't know, there's some weird thing now. When you use workers on your fields and you advance, the fields go weird and get all kind of mixed up, and you sow things and then they don't exist, and I don't know, it seems very strange to me. And the fact that there is sugar beet here as well. Sugar beet here as well. I don't know. Now, and the thing that is weird is that if you look here on this list, I was going on to barley and wheat. The sugar beet is all the way at the bottom, so there's no way that I've accidentally clicked on the sugar beet instead of the wheat or barley, because they're at complete opposite ends of the list, you know? So this is weird. This is weird. And I definitely haven't clicked on sow beet instead of harvest, because it wouldn't allow me to do that. It would tell me that I had to plough and cultivate and all that. And anyway, like I said, those fields, like for example, one of the fields here that says it's a sugar beet, this was one of the fields that had the chaff that was left over after harvest. So I don't know what's going on, guys. It's kind of messed up. I did try, and there's no way that I'm going to spend a few hours of my life catching up by manually sowing and ploughing and fertilizing all these fields. I wouldn't have minded if I'd been able to catch up the save game, but the fact that I would have to do it all now manually again for me to make another video, no, I'm not going to do that. Because seriously, this game is just kind of broken, but kind of really mediocre. When you look at Farm Sim and you look at this, even, you know, like the latest version of Farm Sim is so much more fun than this, and it works, and you don't have these annoying glitches. The graphics are better, the graphics are smoother, and with Farm Sim 15 coming out in October, this game is completely screwed. Let's be honest, it is. It has so many issues, and it's been out for a long time. I mean, they have improved some of the things, but it still is far from a finished game. It still doesn't have any multiplayer. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to end any attempt of doing a let's play on this game, and I'm really tempted not to buy any more of these the professional farmer games, because it seems like they're equally as bad as they were when they did Agricultural Sim 2013. The only version of that game that was any good was the 2011 version. The 2012 and 2013 versions were completely buggy and rubbish, and had really good ideas, but they just couldn't implement them. And then in this game, Professional Farmer 2014, they had a reasonably okay start, but they just haven't been able to build on that. I mean, the game has been out ages. I mean, if you were to go and have a look at my first videos on this game, the game really hasn't changed that much. It has slightly changed, but the game needed radical changes, you know? So yeah, basically I think I've had enough of this Professional Farmer malarkey. I'm sure you guys can understand. I mean, I would not really recommend anyone was to go out and buy this game. You can actually pick up the latest version of Farm Sim pretty cheaply if you wait for a sale. You can get the Titanium Edition, I think it's called, for not a lot of money, and it's certainly worth it a lot more than Professional Farmer 2014. So there you go. I seem to be having quite a lot of negative experiences with making videos at the moment, and you know, for my channel. Oh look, so I've just earned 100 US from my animals, from my cows, and a bit more from my chickens, even though I didn't do anything with them. So yeah, it seems like I've been having some random, like, negative issues with various things. I've been doing quite a lot of rant videos recently. Well, I do apologise for this. You know, I didn't really engineer this. It's been by accident, and hopefully going forward I'll be able to not have so many issues and be able to actually play some games that work. That would be great. So anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.